One word? That's impossible. It's impossible.
Ambition.
Crazy.
Open-mindedness, but not so open that your brain falls out.
Do you have a dictionary?
Anthropogenic-ology.
The weirdest thing Mr. Freeman does in class? Probably his bird call. He starts squawking like a bird just to get our attention. It's pretty bizarre.
The bird call.
Hey, you! Look up here, look up here!
If you're goofing off in class sometimes, he will, well, it's like a psst.
He'll be up at the board talking about the Coriolis effect or something, and he will draw a perfect circle. I mean perfect. Don't know how he does it.
He has this one look, it's kind of freaky. It's called the hairy eyeball, and he kind of like tilts his head and points his eyes a certain way. You can definitely tell he gets excited about teaching.
That is the question. Can humans change global warming? Well, can we? In theory, we should be able to. However, right, that 30% extra carbon dioxide, carbon 13, not carbon 12, extra isotope, right, it can be counteracted by another force. That other force can change life as we know it to make it what? More normal? So are we actually capable of changing the climate? A question to be answered by feedback loops.
I hate winter. It's cold, and because we live next to the stupid ocean, we don't get any stupid snow. It sucks. At least when it was warm, we got to go out to Freeman's garden. Ah, the garden. Before going out in Freeman's garden, I had no idea that honeybees were on the brink of extinction due to colony collapse, almost wiping out the entire farming industry.
Spencer, you gotta move along. You're holding up traffic. Thank you. Move along.
So, I don't think Mr. Freeman even realizes just how revved up we get in his class.
I know. I mean, sometimes it's just so inspiring, but we can't show that. That is so not cool.
I know, and just learning all this stuff, like knowing that it pertains to me, I just want to, you know, like sing.
AP Environmental, the musical. Now that's a thought.
Yearning in my heart, favorite thumping thoughts ensue, spouting words of environmental bloom, 'cause it's true. The bleak caustic tale of this causing correlation, the weight of the world and such moral implication. How can I set things right? I'm just in high school, doing the best I can, under parental rule. How can I enact my environmental plan? Overpopulation. He spoke with such a force on Rachel Carson's Silent Spring. Pesticides are a curse, so we're gonna feel their sting. I wanna set things right. I'm just in high school, doing the best I can, under parental rule. I wanna take my environmental stand. fly. I will make the world comply. I'm an ideological persuader. One day I'll set things right, and one day I'll set things right.
Nah, that could never happen. Never.
Hi, mate. How'd you do on the gurney test day?
This boy Agro felt like a dog.
Righto, now that'd work if faces in the books.
Oi.
Veg it out on the telly, eh?
Oi.
You feel like you're a
Righto.
Today's mumbo didn't leave any tricks.
No, my mind is off with the pixies.
Boy.
Oi, she's someone over here, mate.
Oh my gosh, I totally didn't know you guys sat here. That burger looks so legit and delicious. Yeah.
What burger? I'm a vegetarian.
What?
Yeah, I only eat corned meat.
Sitting in the kind.
I like corn on the cob. But that's not corn on the cob. Is that corn on the cob?
Well, cows eat corn, and cows are meat. So when the cows eat the corn, their meat is basically corn, right?
Well, actually, it's in everything we eat. There's corn syrup in the Coke, and there's cornstarch in the fries. There's even corn in this burger. Oh, here's something funny. There's even kernels in our military.
So let me get this straight. Basically everything we consume is a genetically modified monoculture of corn in the US, present in everything we eat and drink. This makes us so dependent on one crop that we can't replenish the nutrients in the soil and have to rely on fossil fuels and fertilizers. Oh, but look at the time. I've got to run. Toodles!
Aga.
I am your future teacher.
Photographer.
Architect.
President.
Marine.
Chief Executive Officer.
And I know.
I know.
I know
I know.
what tomorrow will bring.
Do you?
Our thoughts of late have been rather anthropocentric, forcing us to reunite through only a common dread. If these problems we have are truly anthropogenic, then how long do we have before we'll all be dead? We have destroyed our biodiversities to build our universities, and said goodbye to conservation to make room for more creation. Now we are victims of exponential growth and a boom of overpopulation, and all because we took an oath to create and maintain a more perfect nation. Will it truly take a paradigm shift of our ideas and our philosophies in order to close this ever-growing rift of our borders of ethnicities? And as we reach the peak of our carrying capacity, sustainability still makes us ask what for, because the people of Earth still have the audacity to keep taking and asking for more. The answer to this problem is quite logistic, though our minds keep telling us it's unrealistic. We must reduce the size of our carbon print before the life we have is already spent.
Take her slow, don't just drive on by. Have a slice of environmental pie. Take her slow, don't just drive on by. Rushing on, you just fly, fly, fly. Oh my. Pondering about the world you know, thinking thoughts makes questions.